It was about that time when Maurice started really wheeling and dealing with the owner of Bully Son, who was Red Walling. Bobby Hall and Red Walling had the dog on some type of a partnership deal. And Bobby sold out to Red Walling. And then Red Walling took the dog to Maurice because Maurice was known in that era, all through South Texas and everything. And Maurice was the one that, the people that owned the good dogs, they wanted to get their dogs in Maurice's hands because he could make such a reputation for them. And Maurice had such an ability to be able to get the kind of dogs that he wanted in his yard. He had that kind of ability, especially with someone like Red Walling, who was a beginner in the game. And Red Walling was a businessman that had quite a bit of money. And Maurice really liked dealing with people like Red Walling. Maurice had a way of dealing and a way of setting himself up with people that it was just unbelievable. The ability that he had to do that with such a low value of truth as to the way he went about it and was able to do it. And it was like always the people that he did it to, they would know. It was as if they would know what Maurice was doing to them the whole time. They would know that Maurice was just using them the whole time, but they would still go for it. It was just the excitement of the game. But it wasn't no time until Maurice had Bully Son in his yard there. By this time, Maurice had so many different stories going throughout the United States about Bully Son. It was unbelievable the stories that he was telling about this dog. He was telling stories about all of this dog's life in such a way that he had kept the dog real close to his house up there. And he would fool with the dog all the time in such different ways as just, he had all kinds of stories to tell about him. And this dog, he created such a dog, as you could say more or less, like he put Bully Son up on top of a mountain all by himself in the game. He had a reputation as being such an outstanding dog that game had never before seen. This dog was like a beast that the game had never before had seen or heard of. It was the reputation that Maurice had of this dog going.